Last week, our focus was on exaggeration, one of the 12 principles of animation. This week, and by a narrow margin, we will be focusing on arc, another one of the 12 principles of animation. I segmented this week's animation into two parts. The first part was me animating the stick or the staff moving on its own. The second part being me animating a character moving the staff or stick and trying to make the motion look as fluid as possible. But as you'll see, it came with some difficulties. I'll play the animation a couple of times and you tell me which scene or which frame is going to be the trouble frame. Did you catch it? If you guessed this frame, then you would be correct. Now, what about this frame is really troublesome? I'll give you a few seconds. If you said it is not in the proper arc, or the arc isn't high enough, more aggressive, then you'd be correct. As I found animating later on, the arc at which the staff moves isn't believable for someone who's jumping and swinging the staff. You'll see me struggle here and there to animate a proper frame where the character looks natural, but unfortunately the canvas size couldn't fit me adjusting for this arc. This is my first attempt at trying to make the character look natural with the overhead swing, but as you see, there's quite a depression in the arc and it just doesn't look natural. No one's gonna drop out of midair just like that. So I played through the animation a few times just to see what type of pose would be more natural, and I tinker around with a few different options, but in the end what I decided to do was give up. Basically, I thought that no frame would be better than a frame that ruins the belief and suspends the disbelief of the entire animation and the scene. That being said, I do hope you enjoy the final product for this week's animation principle of arcs. Thank you all so much for joining me, and thank you for voting on the polls. Make sure to vote on next week's poll to see what you would like to see, and I will see you all next time.